Bye. What's up, Ray? No fishing today? Man, I wanted to go, but I noticed the wind was kind of deadish. But I know they were out there, and they said they caught a few, but not as much as they have been. And I'm working on this one, so we'll wait for a few more of y'all to get on there. I'm getting on here myself. So, give it a little bit right here, see where we're at. Oh man, no fishing today. Okay. Well, I did build some pretty nasty leaders a little while ago. They were a gentleman wants to go alligator fishing, and he had an idea that he wanted to try out, and brought it to us, and we're like, okay. So we built some leaders for him. They just walked out a little while ago, so we're gonna wait on some feedback on that one. What's up, John Edgar? How you doing, guys? It is Thursday, almost the end of the week, and I've got a pretty cool deal. Customer brought in a reel for us. He says he's having some problems with it. He was thinking that it was something internally, so he brought it to me to check out. So I'm gonna wait till about 10 of you are all on here, and then I'll start doing what I got to do on that one. So, CJ, what's up, Walls? How you doing? I'm eating. I bought this one at the hunting or the fishing expo this weekend. They got some pretty good. I got some pretty good beef jerky. This is turkey jerky, but they had beef and stuff like that. It was really good, really good. What's up, Wormway? How you doing? Ernest, how you doing, guys? Wait till shoot, already up to 16. All right, so that means I got to get to work. All right, so we got an MXL Raptor here, and he's got a problem. All right, so let's do this. All right, it's working. You see the line turning, right? So now it's like you can hear it. It's locked down. How's it doing that, but the line's not turning? I'll show you this one too. Look, just so you know that I'm not playing any tricks. Right? But so now I'm gonna put it around my thumb. Yep, Ray hit it. Ray, well, that's one of them. Too much line on there. Yes, it's bad for casting. Wormway, it was like that this morning here in Corpus too. All three of my S22 Ultras were dead in the water, kind of deal. Yep. So, mm, already dead. Well, that is obvious. But does anybody know what's going on here? It's around my finger. What is going on here? Brandon got it. Cha-ching, in the money. The braid is slipping on the spool. And the reason why this is a very important video, guys, is because a lot of people think that once the reel is completely filled up, that the line will catch. And this is a horrible, horrible way to think about their gear, because if they do, they end up. Oops, sorry, I hit the wrong one. There we go. I'll turn this around. Clean my lens real quick. All right, so what I'm going to do, come on, turn. I'm going to go ahead and down spool it over here. And then we're going to see what the problem is. Because, yes, the braid is slipping on the spool, but the real problem, we don't know what it is. Is it they had mono on the bottom, not tied properly to the spool arbor? I don't know. So the only way to figure it out is to download it all the way and respool it. So that's what we're going to do real quick. Give me a second. Got this. I need this. On that, how's everybody's day going? Let's see. Okay, man, give me a second. I'm trying to get on the video. Somehow I didn't select it. There we go. All right. Yep. I had to put some of those battles out there. I didn't get to catch all the battles that I wanted to on the channel and stuff like that, but it is definitely a pretty cool game to have. Oh wow, that's not bad. It was gone down a lot since when it originally first came out. Hey Jeff, that fishing game that like you hook up a fishing rod to, you remember how much they were when they first came out? The one that has a TV, you hook a fishing rod. Feed it to the fishing pole and the fish is like the one they have at the fishing expos and stuff, yeah. Huh? No. I want to say it was a lot more expensive than that. I thought they were like 10 G's when they first came out, but now they're talking about that they're only like $1,200. I'm like, shoot, we might have to get one here in the shop. Well, maybe we'll set it up once we move to the other shop. How about that? Yep. To a new shop when I get 100,000 subs. So let's do this. Watch. Yep, it's slipping. So take out the clicker right there. Oh man, that ain't good. Having a cough sucks, man. Hopefully you don't get as bad as it did with me, man. I pulled a muscle and oh, it was horrible. Oh, John, you got a fever too? Man. I don't know. I don't know. We'll find out. Yep. They're getting close. They're getting real close. What do they have? What do they have? What do they have? So they have a braid knot to the spool, but they only have 5 reps. So of course, that's the other thing too. It is tied backwards. See, if they went this way, look, it's going to lock. No, guess not. Well, they don't have enough wraps to lock it, but this is the way it's supposed to go. It's supposed to make it tighter, but as you can see right there, I'm pulling the knot. Let's do this. Look at that. And let's turn on the clicker. Yep. So the braid was slipping on the spool right there, but yeah, somebody tried to do a knot, but it was not very successful on it. And dude, they were just doing half hitches, bro. Look, I'm gonna untie it. Well, whoever did it needs to go back to Girl Scouts or Boy Scouts or wherever. Girl Scouts and knots are no good. Yep, they literally did a half hitch to get the line to cinch down, and then they did a half hitch on the top end of the tag line, trying to make it cinch down, and it didn't do it. Like literally, I'm untying it. And this is another reason for the use of the what? Damn, you better go get me some crayons, bro. um, yeah, man. Trying to get it a little more loose. Look. Yeah, that's crazy. With your credit card, I got you. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah. All right, so that's done. Let me go and get it tied correctly, and then we'll definitely go on it. Well, I mean, they're gonna make the crayon joke. At least ought to get me some, you know. Here we go. Got this. Got this. Go and get this square zoomed in some right there, and back off the drag some so I can do this over here. So, oh, sorry. I'm just looking for the big box for you. Yes, Brandon, that was me in the blue shirt. Yeah, no, I don't ever use backing to spool my reel or my reels. Haven't done it in about 20 years now. We developed this anaconda knot, and it was out of necessity because I got tired of using the monofilament backing and seeing it stretch and still causing that snake-like pattern on my gear. So I developed this knot. We tested it out on a T-Rex. Actually, it was a 3-speed 80 on one of my team's reels, and yep, it succeeded. It passed, and it's actually been in use and adapted and improved throughout the years. Like originally, the way I did it with solid braid. I did a big old bimini loop, and I double ended it up on the spool and wrapped it in. Man, it worked like a champ. So United States, what's up, boss? Love the name for sure. And just to show you how much we love the name, look at this. What's standing behind me? Yes, sir. I got my colors. They don't run. Those are my other colors right there. Yes, sir. So, go and flip this around. Oh, there we go. And zoom back in on the reel. Okay. Man, and I found some of the cereal ice cream yesterday.
Oh, where'd you find it at?
Way out there on Staples. I was headed to go lay down and found it out there. It was at a Stripes.
The one by the McDonald's?
No, the one on by that big church on. Oh, actually, it's on Everhart. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That one on the left-hand side?
Yes.
So you pass all the apartments or whatever, that post office?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Ain't gonna take me long now that I've figured out what it was. They did a half hitch to get the line to attach around here, and then they did another half hitch on top of it. Wrapped the spool 5 times, and that was it. The what? The what? He's speaking gibberish over there or something. So all I hear is blah 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 blah. Mm-hmm.
That's the original Peanuts teacher.
Yep. Do me a favor, real quick. Look for the it should be on this wall. I've got the deal with the 3 little. Remember those little sanders that I do for the honing tool?
I thought we put them in the drawer.
Well, or if you can find them in the drawer, that's fine. But I need the drill, or the bit. I have the drill. I have the battery. I just need. Or check inside that top where the tools are as well. So here we go. Let's see. Oh, that would be awesome. I'm telling you. Yep. Oh, here we go, guys. We are going to spool it back up, and I do appreciate everybody's support on the channel, because for sure, and actually you can see it right there. That is where the splice ends on it. Make sure y'all can see that. Let's do this. Yes, sir. That one. Yeah. There we go. All right, let's go and get this zoomed in. But yeah, I'm pointing that out because that is where the tag end is, and I'm making sure that this is double up right there, nice and tight. And actually, yep, this is a good way to test the knot. I'm gonna turn on the clicker real quick. Nice and tight. See that right there? And I'm pulling on it. You can see the line where I was holding the braid right there. So yeah, it's just gonna look nice. Let me line this up a little bit. Oh, well, I gotta drop that down. Hold on real quick. Can I have the channel locks that are over there? Oh man, yeah. Edgar, you gonna donate yours as well? Oh, all right. Definitely.
Can you put that in?
Well, I couldn't do that while I was down spooling. Yeah. Let's see. I did try out Will's spooling machine at the deal. He got the newer one, and all of them already come up with the new line cutter on it and stuff like that. I was like, that's cool, but they also.
At least we could still switch it up.
Oh yeah, I already did. I already pulled it up. Yeah, you see it, the green one?
Yeah, that's what that's.
Yes, sir. There we go. All right, we're gonna go ahead and turn that the right way. Go and get this spooled up real quick. Oh, there's the clicker. But now you can get back to fishing. This has got to be Diamond Mamoy braid. Yeah, just because how tight the weave was, and that and the color of it, and then also too, it's already starting to wear off some color over here. And I can't see your comments right now, guys. I'll go back through and check them out here in just a second. Just trying to knock this out because he's been here a minute. I had to build some custom alligator rigs for a customer, and they were waiting here for a little bit, so knocking this out.
Yeah, that one likes to back out.
Yep. Not too much more. How's your casting with this reel?
Well, I guess it's fine. Yesterday I just couldn't.
Well, the reason why I'm asking is because when you first brought it in, I could tell it was overspooled.
Yeah.
So I've got maybe
20 yards.
leave it off. Okay. And just so y'all can see it, guys, like
Before and after.
yeah, that's all the blue line that was left. Just so I can give him enough gap right there so he can cast out. But at least now we know his. Yeah. we're gonna hand make our own metered line. Right.
This is one customer, another customer. I'll look at
Yeah. All right. Well, like I said, I'm definitely ready to go check out y'all's comments. I know Curtis is on here, and definitely want to see what game plan the wife got for him to get on gear for today. So I know he did get the rod. So the blue one is off the market that y'all saw last night in the live feed. The light blue one?
Okay, the one that just almost hits the wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, didn't you take payment for it?
Yeah, but I was like, he said blue one, and I went over there and I see two blue ones.
Yeah.
So that's why I called him and he was like,
Well, what'd you charge him?
$4.99.
Oh, well, then that should have been obvious. You shouldn't have to ask that because we only have,
You buy it, sir.
we have two. How much is the bigger one?
No.
If it's $4.99, I'll take it. If you think more, it's right on there.
Yeah, this one?
Which one? I can't see it. The scaleware that belongs to somebody. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we need to check it. I mean, but then again, it could be an extra because I know we had a bunch of scale wraps come in, so we got to double check. But yeah, no, I think that one's already sold. If not, then shoot, we can put that one up, and he'll still be able to pick and choose on that one. Yeah.
Did you test it out?
Huh?
Did you test it out?
Yeah, I did all of that. I showed him at the very beginning of the video. There you go. And it's 25. All right, guys. So I am back. Oh, let me get this back on the little holder here. Oh, actually, real quick, guys, I got to spool up another reel. Hold on, real quick. They brought. This is what I was kind of waiting for too. We've got an MXL Raptor Plus in-house. And yes, as... Well, we can just dock it off the fee that I charge you for you being my friend. You're already deep in the hole in the negative, bro. So, here's the MXL Raptor Plus right there. So the deal about it is it's same line capacity, same drag, except the housing now has this bevel here on both sides. So that way for people that are casting it, they can thumb it. Actually, it's supposed to be over here on this side. And I don't know why they would put it on that side, though. I think it would be better on this side because that's where I would put my thumb if I was casting it. Now, the cranking on it is actually slower. It's like the LX and the HXW on the speed for which it does. All right, bro. You have a good one. Yep.
You know what? I got to charge $25 a day.
So, well, I'm just glad it was that and not having to ship it back or anything like that too. So.
That's what I figured, because like I said, I never had problems before, so I
Mhm.
kind of figured that's what it was. I brought it to you.
What, and you know what I'm thinking too? That when it first got tied on, it was nice and tight.
Right.
But this is part of the explanation that I tell people that when the reels heat up, the metal expands.
Yeah, yeah.
And if the knot ain't designed to close back in on itself, it ain't going to regrip the spool. So by it not having enough wraps on there, it was slipping, so it never got to lock back in and shrink back down. So
My wife don't like the dust, baby.
I'm going to stay out of that argument right there, bro. Later, guys. Yep. So, whoa, what happened? Huh? Thought I was. Oh, okay. So, okay, she got a. Oh, I don't know on the reel. Give me a second. Let me pull this up, and then I can sit down and answer questions. But Curtis can actually share that information if he wants. So, you might need your keys, bro. So, all right, real quick though, I have found a blemish in the spool, and I ain't even started yet. Right there. You see that? What is that? All right, so let me get to that real quick. I want to do it like this before I actually put it onto. Oh, look at that. There it is. What is that? Well, I'm going to cut out that spot right there just because I want to be able to put it under the microscope so we can see what happened, because Jeff over at Tightline Braid, he's the owner, is very in tune with, hey, if there's something wrong with his line, he wants to know about it immediately so he can address the problem. He's like me. He takes very, very high. I love that line cutter. Sorry. It just went pink real quick. So, he's very in tune with his line and what it's doing and what it's not supposed to be doing and stuff like that. So, yeah. So I'm gonna get with him, send him the video on that when I break it down. Most definitely want to ensure that he's up to speed on it, because if he don't, he's like me. If we don't know what's going on, we don't know we have to fix anything. If everything's running nice and smooth, then you leave it like that. But I know with stuff like this, he tests each spool at the very beginning, at the very end for breaking strength. And, this is through all the big spools that he does. So, yeah. And this is already, we're probably 500 to 600. No, we're about 1,000 yards into this spool already. So it's deep in there. It may have been just buildup of lint or something like that that caught it. So that's what it kind of looks like. But I will see here in just a second. I'm just splicing this little bit back in because it's still a very good line. And even then, you won't even be able to tell where it's at. But it's in this area. Right there. All right. All right. Got that. Here we go. All right. Let's see. Oh, this reel is 666. So for sure. And let's see. Oh, she's going to go with the MXL Raptor in blue. Very nice. That's a very, very, yeah. So. And that'll work. We can down for that. Yeah, it's just because Jeff was telling me something about that she likes that she'll be putting mono top shot on there. So definitely for the amount that she wants, it's good to have a bigger size reel to encompass that mono top shot, so that way it'll go. Well, I can see that as well. Back, and I'll be totally honest with y'all guys. When I first saw my first Avet on Bob Hall Pier, I was like, man, that thing is gorgeous. But when he told me the price, I about threw up. I was like, no, I'm good. I'm gonna stick with what I got and stuff like that. But as my fishing career continued, and that day, having a few beers with me and feeling a little frisky and wild, and him offering for me to use it, I wanted to know. I wanted to see what a $400 reel can do compared to my $150 reel. You know what I mean? I was fishing with Penn 4-aught HLW spooled with 50-pound mono titanium and the Suffix titanium. And so I was like really concerned. He goes, but I also told him too, man, if I break it or something falls off, I'm not responsible. And he goes, dude, at $400 or something comes off like that, well, then that'll let me know, and I'll go back to buying, pins like yours. I'm like, all right, cool. So he was good. I was good. Everybody had witnesses. So that way, you know what I mean? It's a lot of money. So he goes, all right, when the next fish goes off, you're on it. I got on it, and we put the drag to it, and I was like, wow. That thing locked over. I started cranking. I got that bull red in a matter of minutes. It was phenomenal. So he goes, all right, now cast it. And again, too, I was kind of a little intimidated, but yes, I casted it, and it was awesome, awesome. Like, so after that, it was all about me getting more Avets, and then, you know, improving my game. But still, it took a while for me to get up and be able to spend the money on it, and a lot of it happened when I was able to work a deal with sponsorship with them. And granted, they weren't free; they were discounted, but it still was a lot of money. But kept growing from there, and that's why I use them. So, yeah. Mm. And there was something else I did like about the Avid Reel too. Um, yeah, the new handles, they're almost like a hard plastic, and they're very ergonomically built. Like they have notches and indentures for your hand to wrap around it and grip it, almost like a bubble blade kind of deal. When you grab it like that with the three fingers, it has the perfect finger placement of your fingers on the grip. And I'll show you all that here in a minute, but let's go and get this one spooled up. I'm doing a 50-pound tight line braid hollow core on the blue, and this blue on this gunmetal is sick. Well, mind you, when and also too, when I was buying all my reels and rods, it was back when the economy was great. I'm at 100 yards of 50 on here. Let me go and zoom in so y'all can see this a little better. There we go. All right, that's 100 yards. That's 200 yards of 50 on this MXL Raptor Plus. They are looking nice in this colors. Yes, sir. Let's see. Dang it. Let's see. Yeah, come on. All right. There we go. Gonna get up to 300 yards, and then I'll splice over to the red that he wants as top shot. All right, that's 300 yards of 50. Man, that looks so nice on there. There's 400. Now I'm gonna go and cut over. And real quick, I'm gonna zoom out real quick because I'm on. There it goes. Ka-chow, the line cutter. Look at this thing. Ah, line cutters is the man over there. Vance, thanks again for hooking us up over here. Because yes, this line winders now, when you buy them, they already come prefabbed with the line cutter already on it, and that is insanely awesome. So for us to have them in shop, so now I can do my spooling and line cutting as I need and as quickly as I need to. It is awesome. So thanks again, guys. Y'all are on fire over there. So now we're going to 80-pound of the tight line for the top shot, and we're gonna rock and roll it. So, and can't really see y'all's comments right now. Like I said, I'm trying to knock this out real quick so I can go sit down. Getting hungry right now. What do I want to eat? Don't know what I want to eat. I think I got some beef jerky over there. Yep. Okay, got that. Put this in here. Yeah, that was a pretty cool thing to see that reel. I mean, not for the customer, but for us to see it like that, because I don't know how many times we ran into that, and we fixed it real quick because it's just what we do. But being able to get it on a live video is pretty awesome. I think the last time I wasn't live. I was just no, I was live. I think I was live when I fixed that other one too. But it's just cool to catch that on camera because, like I said, a lot of people are under, false illusions or false knowledge, that it doesn't matter how you tie your line to your reel, as long as it's on there and starts spooling, that you'll be okay. Well, that was direct evidence right there to prove otherwise. And that's why we do what we do here on the shop or in the channel too, because we want people to know that when they get their gear spooled up, that it is going to be done correctly for them. That's why we do have to charge, guys, because the machine costs like crazy, our time and everything. Oops. I have to redo that one because it didn't get far enough in there. So. Yep. There we go. What am I looking for? Oh, I'm looking for something here. And that's the other end of the blue so I can finish placing. Yes, sir. It has been a long day, and it's going to be even longer for me. I've got to work on one of our surf weight molds. It is catching a bunch of the weights. The guys that worked on it previously did not take real good care of it, and they beat the hell out of it. And because they did, it is now not a very good mold. So I'm going to have to work on it quite a bit tonight. I won't be able to show y'all the working that I'm doing, guys, because it is proprietary information for us and our molds. So I won't be able to show y'all that, but I'll kick it with y'all for a little bit before I get back to working on that. And then we'll go from there. But I just wanted to go live so y'all can check this out and get her done. Oop, ouch. But look at that splice, man. That is beautiful. Can't even tell that it's there only because the line color that you do. Oop. There we go. Got 540 yards right there of line on the reel. And again, I'm going to zoom out real quick so you can see how quickly this thing cuts line. Where is it at? Make sure y'all in there. Look at this. Real quick. I feel like that cartoon commercial with Cars when he says ka-chow. Being a little silly over here, guys. Yep. Yes, this is the 12 strand 80-pound test on top of the 12 strand 50-pound hollow cores for both. And yeah, definitely great line, guys, because very abrasion resistant, as well as the ability to splice in with 0 knots is a major plus. So that way, when you add line to your reel and it's within that casting area, and you are still thumbing your spool, you don't have to worry about that knot splitting your thumb in half. And then line capacity wise, like we get a lot more line capacity with the hollow core braids. That and casting, and then you saw me untie that knot after it's been on the spool for I don't know how long. So that's a very big thing to do. There we go. Got my loop over here. And he is done. There we go. Moving this out of the way. There we go. That is nice. A Raptor Plus by Avets Reels. And let me look how much gap I still got with 400 or 540 yards of line on there. Thank you again, line cutters with Team Hard Life. Yep. So that is done. Let me get it onto the holder over here. How's everybody doing? Oops, sorry. Just zoomed in on myself. I touched the screen there for a second and it automatically zoomed in and stuff. So. What's up, 710? How you doing? Just finished spooling up a reel. I'm gonna go and get back to my desk over here because I've got some work to do. Got a customer inbound. What's up, boss? How you doing?
Can you pick up the reel if you have it?
The what?
Can you pick up the reel if you have it?
Which reel is it?
30 silver.
No, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. It's we got gear coming in this week. Probably tomorrow.
That's why I came by.
Yeah. No, probably tomorrow or Saturday. We got one LX Raptor in Tuesday, I think it was. We got another one on the way, and then we have in yours, and we're supposed to have like 3 more. So it's like,
It's just, like I said, I just haven't. I mean, I drive for a living, so it's hard for me to keep up with your channel, you know.
oh, no worries, no worries.
That's why you'll see me say hello and nothing else because I'm driving.
Hey, you're being safe, bro. I mean,
you know, so all I do is listen. You know, that's all I do, you know. But hope you like that.
awesome. I'll check it out. Check it
I
out.
think I've seen you drink that before.
Yeah, yeah. That was one of my favorite ones when it was. Woof. Yeah, one of them days. You doing all right, man? So you doing all right?
Just like I said, about 2 weeks ago, we buried my mother-in-law.
Our condolences, man.
So it's been wife, daughter, you know. What can we do?
Keep our prayers strong.
That's one thing she had. I think anything else, that's what she talks.
Mm.
But yeah, it still gets to me.
Right.
I mean, right up real close to her. And after my mom passed away,
Mm-hmm.
it's been like the last 3 years, you know, my mom, my mother now. But
Wow.
yeah, so, you know, they say it comes in threes.
Yeah. Yeah. No joke on that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's part of life. But what else can we do?
I said just keep prayer strong. That's all
Oh,
we
yeah.
can do at the end of the day. So yeah.
Got that right. So enjoy.
Well,
And appreciate that.
well, yeah. Well, I'll let you know as soon as we get a tracking info on it and stuff like that. And
Okay.
no.
I mean, like I said, I just hadn't heard anything. I just decided to come by, you know, see. But
Yeah.
like I said,
You be safe out there, boss. Yeah. All right. So let me go back some because I know I missed a lot of comments and I was like looking at the phone for a little bit, but you know I was focused on the reel. Got that. Yeah, the jerky was pretty good. Yeah, the phones were out this morning, and for for a little bit I was like, man, I didn't pay my bills. Like, oh. So, I was thinking I had to wait to get all the way, you know, to the shop. So I get in the truck, turn on the radio, and as soon as I turn on the radio, they're talking about that AT&T and a bunch of other ones that went down and stuff like that. So, and it wasn't just iPhones. I have Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultras, and all 3 of them were down. And yeah, so. And as you notice, we don't do the mono or tape on our Anaconda knot, and it's because there's no need for it. The way we designed the knot to hold and grip the spool, so yeah, most definitely don't need it. We got Curtis. There you are. I looked up the game, the whole thing set up. That ain't bad. Yeah, $1,200 for the game, and that is something that I think. Oh, so I was right. It's 12 grand for the whole thing. Bro, you got my hopes all up, man. I was like, dude, I can make that happen. I'll go mow some yards or do something to get that game in here. Not no more. I'm gonna have to get that one donated or something, man. That is insane. Yeah. Jesus. I'm definitely gonna have to get back with Jeff and let him know it's 12,000, not 1,200. So yeah. Um, yeah. Yeah. Hey, you know, Brandon, I like that idea a lot. How you doing?
Do you speak Spanish?
A little bit.
Me quedé accidentada, me está fallando la batería.
Okay.
¿Será que usted me puede auxiliar?
¿Qué cómo?
¿Será que me puede auxiliar con los?
Con los jumper cables?
Sí.
Sí. All right. All right, hold on, guys. Go up. Where's my keys? I'm gonna help jump. ¿Dónde está la? Okay. Okay.
Venía y sentí que se me desmayó
Mm-hmm.
y salí
Oh, aquí? Okay. All right. Estoy en el YouTube channel, canal de Yo Trae. So, dame un momento. Okay. All right, guys, give me a second. I'm gonna pull my truck over here and give them a helping hand real quick.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
God bless you.
Awesome. Okay. I don't know what happened. She was saying that she was driving on the highway and it just turned off on her. So told her that it could be maybe one of the cables is loose on there or something. But if it was her alternator, it would have already died again, and it hasn't. So I think she's gonna be all right. All right. Let's see. Let's turn this around so I can see what's up. All right. So let's go further down. All right, Edgar, I can do that. Let me make a note of that as well. Um, I saw your deal on donating the liters right now. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. Bought a blue rod last night. Blue reel online. Okay. All right. So, okay, on Edgar, your leaders, you wanted to donate. On your leaders, do you want to donate them to the team or you donated them to pay it forward? How many tips? Harbor fishing with prawns. Um, I would eat the prawns, me personally, but that'd be meat. They probably wouldn't make it in the water, but I have noticed when I use bigger shrimp, I have a lot better hookups on bigger fish. I also tend to peel them and use the bait elastic on them so they'll stay on the hook a lot longer. Um, Timothy Van Norden. Oh, okay. Okay. Now I got to fix your paperwork because I totally misspelled that. I couldn't really hear you on the phone, but I will get that sorted. Timothy actually claimed his prize earlier today for that, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that on there. All right, I got you. I got you on there. Got that, and then let's see. Yeah, the lower speed is the high speed. Instead of it being 6.3 to 1, it's lower than that. I think it's 5 point something or 6.0 or 5.9, something like that. So it's slower on the high end, so that way it can get you more torque when you're fighting a big fish. I don't know how that's going to work out, um, just because on the high end, I like that for when I'm fighting fish that are fast running. I can keep up with them kind of deal. But then I can see where that it would help. Like you can kind of keep reeling a little more when the fish is fighting a little harder. So I can see that. So, and then let's see, go down. Let's see Jake up there. Daniel, if you're watching, Papa, how you doing? Please don't fire me too quick, even though I know you probably already have. Let's see. All right, I know the cost of living crisis for us here is it's bad. Like we had to cut back on a whole bunch of things that we used to enjoy all the time. As you notice, I haven't been barbecuing or doing my fish fry or doing my boils and all of that because it has just gotten insanely expensive over here. It is crazy. Um, there. The line that I was using is a 12 strand. That's the only way it's spliceable if it's 12 or 16 strand. I've tried doing it with 8 and you can, but it comes out very, very abrasive and I wouldn't trust it because it's not filling in all the gaps around the inner core or the braid that it's around, being an outer core. And yep, Curtis got the blue wrench last night, guys. He was with me towards the end of the video when a lot of guys were starting to act up on there and he was trying to keep them in check. So I had to give him a bit more power. So a big shout out to Curtis as he is entered into the blue wrench category with Team Hard Life YouTube. So I know, I think it was Roger got to see it last night. So, okay, to pay it forward. All right, I got you. Got it. All right, there we go. And actually, real quick, so now I know. Got that. Curtis. John. And. Okay. Go. Nice. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. All right. Oh, man. I've been all over the shop already. I was making alligator rigs. Yes, alligator, not alligator gar. I made some of those rigs earlier. Got that done. I actually had a down spool a reel because the braid was slipping on the spool, which was a great example for everybody because, like I said, a lot of people are under the false impression that, once you spool up a reel, you don't have to worry about it, that it's going to catch, it's going to be under all this pressure, and that's a false thing, guys. It really isn't that true, or isn't true at all. So if your knot to the spool isn't done correctly, it's going to catch up with you and it's going to hurt you in the long run. And for him, it was hurting his fishing trip, so it actually ended for him. And for the little bit of time that he could go out there and go fishing, it ended it for him. So yeah. Yeah. So we did that, and then I spooled up that MXL Raptor Plus, and I got 400 or 540 yards of line on there. It was 300 yards of the 50-pound 12-strand tight line, and then the top shot with 80-pound 12-strand tight line got 140 yards on there. So, yep, very nice. And yeah, so I hate to do this. Where are we at on time? Let me see. We got at least an hour here. We're at 20. We're at 59 minutes. So right at about an hour. Did that drum bite both hooks? Yes, that drum was brought in with both hooks in its mouth from guys that were on the bottom there. It was crazy. Like they were both perfectly hooked in its mouth. And so, yeah, that was insane. I've actually caught drum that had both hooks of 1 leader. Like both of my hooks on my leader were in his mouth. And actually, that's happened to me probably about 3 times so far. So, all right, she wants a 6'4" Raptor. Hold on, let me get your paperwork because there's. Mm-hmm. Think you put it over there, huh? Oh, excuse me, guys. All right, I'm gonna text Jeff to find out where your paperwork is at real quick, but in the meantime, I'll take notes and then update it. Hold on, real quick. Okay, there's one 6'4" Raptor in blue. Does you want that one with MC, Curtis? Because I don't see MC in there, and that's, you've got to be specific on it because they build them without MC and with MC. The MC helps with casting, so yeah. 50-pound braid hollow and 50 yards of 100-pound mono top shot. Okay, on the mono top shot, does she want clear? Does she want blue? Does she want? I've got orange and chartreuse as colors for monofilament as well. Um, oh, okay. Yeah, give me just a second. So the rod, I will go back over here. The blue one right there. See, the one Jeff was talking about earlier that he thought they're the same price as that one, but I believe that one belongs to another customer, and it's also a two-piece. So this one is a single piece, and I'm talking about this one right here. So. Okay. And I know you responded with how you plan on fishing and stuff like that. I'd like to know that because I saw the email, but I have not, I'll be honest, I have not had a chance to sit down and do it. But yeah, that's some pretty heavy line for a top shot. But let's see, it's a good idea to put 200-pound on bottom, on top. No. Abram, on that, you don't put the heavier line on bottom, you put the heavier line on top. The reason being, you're going to eat up your line capacity. If you put 200 on bottom, it's going to eat up your line capacity, and you're not going to have a whole lot. But also, too, by putting now, if you're trying to keep the price of spooling down, then yes, you can do that. But if you're looking for line capacity, then I would definitely go with the 130 on bottom and 150 on top and 200 on top of that. But if you're doing the 200, you realize that's going to eat up your line capacity big time, and it's going to be a little harder to kayak out and stuff like that too. So, well, for me, for the rod, okay, all right. Well, yeah, we definitely want to know the color of the mono, and actually, I could show you a few real quick. I know I've got clear, I've got green or the chartreuse, and orange. It's a high vis orange. There you go. Those are the 200s right there. Actually, that's 130. Sorry. Where's my 100? I know I got 100. Oh, there's 80. And looks like I don't have 100. I'm going to have to get some, which I can do tomorrow. Yeah, I don't have 100. I got 80, and like I said, it'll be this pink or that chartreuse that I showed you earlier. Yeah, that chartreuse down there at the bottom. Hold on real quick, our restroom. It's like we flush and it's not catching, so we got to go in and thump the handle again to make it catch. I just out of the shower. Got to go on fish pass today, but okay. Them 47 hardhead. All right, so that's what I wanted to go live earlier today for. It's just I got supremely booked up with everything I got going on and stuff like that. So, yep. Wrapping 3 bait sticks while watching your channel. There you go. Cool deal. All right, so I don't see any response from her yet. I'm kind of waiting. Oh, there it is. 80-pound will work with the chartreuse, I think. Okay. How are you going to be fishing the reel and the rod? Um, and why 80-pound mono on top? A lot of the times the reason why we used mono if we were land-based fishing is because we were using solid braid, and we definitely um, all right, let's see. Sorry, my other spot where we make our weights over there. They one of their somebody was staying on their property. Their trailer burned or whatever, so they were letting me know. Sucks. Sorry. Um, Bottom fishing and snags. Okay. So yeah, it does work out. When you're bottom fishing, will you be like trolling, or you just dropping straight down and pulling right back up? And are you commercial boat fishing, or are you fishing on your own private boat? Um, For life, I actually fixed a reel because the braid was spooling or was slipping on the spool. Then I spooled up a Raptor Plus, MXL Raptor Plus. Got it with 50-pound to 80-pound top shot. Got Curtis and his wife on the line. She's picking the stuff that she wants for her custom rod and reel combo. So big shout out to Amy. Thank you for chiming in with us and stuff like that. So we try to keep Curtis out of trouble as much as we can, but I think he's in the right channel to be with the rest of us. So, and casting out from the bank. Are you in a real rocky area, or and I'm asking Amy just because when you put mono on a reel like this, especially that high of a test line on there, it's going to make it a bit difficult to cast out and get good distance. So, if you're trying to go farther, I would highly recommend going with like 50-pound mono, or moving over to 80-pound braid like I did that other reel. And let me show you something real quick. Hold on. So real quick, this is 80-pound braid or 80-pound mono, right? So you can see how thick that is. I'm going to show you 80-pound braid. 80-pound braid is a thickness of about 16 or 18-pound mono diameter. So it's a lot thinner, and actually that's the flat side, but if you turn it, it'll actually get thin on it. So like it's fat on one side, but it's skinny on the other, and that helps with line capacity. So when the line flies off the reel, you'll get a lot better casting with braid as your top shot. That's why we did this one like this, and we got 450, yeah, it was 450, 448 yards of, or 440. I'm sorry. It's up there. But if we do it that other way, what we're probably going to end up with is like 200 yards of mono, because what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to spool on the mono first. Then I'm going to fill it up with the braid, and then I'm going to have to invert it, and then put it back on so I can get you, excuse me, I can get you that distance of the 100 yards of mono that you're asking for. So, but if you're doing it for like line strength and all of that, this 80-pound is tough line to break. And I've got plenty of videos of alligator gar fishing. And that I bring that up because that's most of the time where I get hung up on the bottom, where I'm locked into a tree or something like that. And you'll see me break that line, and it is really, really tough. So if you're doing it because of that, then I would highly recommend going with the braided line over the mono. And also too, the Raptor Plus right here, the knuckles, like it's got notches in the handle. You see those? So your finger goes there, your thumb goes here on this one, and then this one wraps around. So it's got 3 of them there. And man, they like your fingers just fit right into it, and it's pretty awesome. So, yep. And yeah, a lot better line capacity too, because I'm thinking you're going to be right at about 250, maybe. Yeah, I would definitely go that route. Um, okay, so Jeff didn't start your paperwork, so I'm going to start your paperwork. Um, get it out of there. All right, so. All right, well, since you're here, Amy, should we put this under your name or under Curtis's name? Hey, Zach, you be safe at work, man. We'll catch you on the next one. Yeah, me too. I definitely, I got a mold I got to work on here in a bit. So I'll probably be here late again. But like I said, I can't show y'all what I'm going to be doing because it's a proprietary mold that I have. However, when I hit 100,000 subscribers, I won't really care at that time. And I've got some videos of me working in the back that they will come out when I hit 100,000 subs. So stay tuned for that to come up. So. Okay. All right, Amy. All right, so I got it under your avatar name right there, and I got Curtis's number, and I'll go and get your paperwork. Raptor. Oh, so you are going to be casting, so I would also recommend that you get the MC version. And what it is it's the casting control right here that enables you to control your cast so that way you don't get backlashes as much. It'll still happen. You see them on my video, I still backlash. However, instead of backlashing 100 times in a row, you'll backlash maybe one out of every 30 to 40 casts. So it's a lot better. And yes. Yes, the Husky lights are actually, I think they're still in my bag or something like that. Yep. Uh, yeah, you left those when you fished with me out at Goose Island with Panza. So they pretty strong lights, bro. I charged them up, used them actually on several trips. They fit in the bag nicely. MXL Raptor, MC Blue. All right, so here's another suggestion too. Since you're going with braid on both mono or on the backing and on the top shot, what we highly recommend doing, you don't have to, but we highly recommend doing this. You saw how I did the other reel when I had the blue on the backing and red on top. We do that so that way you know you're in the backing. Say you hook a monster fish and he's spooling you out. Well, then you know you're in the backing, and then you'll know when you get into the top shot. If I do the same color of braid, you won't really know that unless you're really, you're really into the braids, and you can say, oh, okay, I'm in this line or I'm in this line, so that way you can, put the screws to that fish and get it in a lot quicker. So I would highly recommend that. Also, too, what we can do. Is at the very beginning of the inner spool, like the last 50 yards, I'll change up a third color. So that way, say put orange or red or white on there. So that way, if you're getting mowed down, hey, you gotta do something, and lock over the drag to try to stop that fish. So it's no extra charge. It's just stuff that we do. It's stuff we come up with since we spool the line and we deal with hollow core braid and you don't have the knots. Very, very, very strong. So yes, I'm is right on that. On backlashing, it's way easier to tangle, and yeah, a lot better line capacity. So, um, CJ on Saturday, we've been closing early only because the sales have been super slow, but we're noticing a lot more customers starting to come in, so we may start getting further into later time periods on closing. But if you're going to be here at a certain time, call us ahead of time. Let us know, hey, man, I'll be here at this time. We will. I'm sorry. I just read Curtis's comment that his credit card is sweating over here. All right. Let's see. Do you have Alps 26 real seats? Yes, the Alps 26 real seats do not allow for the screws to go on to from the back of the reel to around the reel seat. That mainly happens with the MXL, but if you get an LX, you should be all right. Um, but yeah, chartreuse on top, red on bottom. Okay. Red, blue. All right, we got that, and let's see. So we got the blue rod. So Curtis finally found out what size you wear there, Edgar. All right. All right, Amy, I got you. We'll put the red on first, blue in the middle, and chartreuse on top. That'll be real nice there. So yeah. Um, uh, 3:30 to 4. All right, CJ. On that day, please call us. About 10 or 11. Kind of let us know what time you'll be here that day, because I know schedules change and stuff like that. Sometimes you're earlier or you're going to be later. It don't matter. Just call us. Let us know, because I can tell him today and we might forget. So to be honest, so yeah. Oh, that's too funny. Yeah, yeah. So that was nice. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right. So, Curtis, when actually, hold on. Let me make this phone call real quick, guys. I need to find out something real quick. Hold on. Okay, not answering. It's all right, but something may have came up with the desal plant and or the bulb hall piercing, because I know there was another meeting for that. It's just I couldn't really go attend today, so they're trying to keep me up to speed on that. So I'll let you know as soon as I know. Um, yeah, on the channel. Got to tell everybody I'm live on the channel right now. 3 bait sticks, MXJ, 20-pound, MXL, 30-pound jigs. Our super section with the Alpine suits on all 3 before, because the machine knew real footage, trying to avoid doing that. Yeah, if you have a size 26 on there, the Alps especially, the aluminum ones, they don't fit, boss. They don't. So, and I'm pretty sure the JX and MX or MJ or MXJ and the JX models, those are, I want to say, on the thinner side. I'm pretty sure the real foots are skinnier than the regular ones. Um, I haven't dealt with those a lot, and I don't even think I have one in the shelf. Let me check. Yeah, I don't have those sizes in the house, boss, so I could not honestly tell you, but I'm willing to. Yeah, they are still trying to shut down pins. That's what I was telling you all the other day, guys. Like, I've got another link. Um, Actually, the link that I posted on the community page for the desalinization plant is the same link where you can comment about the turtle deal as well, guys. So yes, we need everything to. Um, uh, we need everybody to chime in on it. Let them know that hey, they're not that they're not going to slip this one by us and not everybody get in there. JX fits perfectly. Was thinking Avet might have wider foots. Um, like I said, I know for the MXL over here, they don't fit on the size 26 real seats, and we're using the plastic ones, but even then, the aluminum ones would be around the same size. And yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, they try it, but if we don't stand up and let them know how much more, because see, here's the thing. The guy that is running pins now used to run the parts in Florida, and he got their turtle program shut down over there. So it's not to be taken lightly on what they're going to be doing, how they're going to be doing it. So I would definitely keep an eye out on that. So like I said, guys, we'll be sharing the information as much as we can, but that link on the YouTube channel on the community page has it, so you can go check it out. So for the season, March through September is what they're trying to do. March through September, which is pretty much spring break, spring, summer, like all the best time for us to go to the beach. They want to have it shut down just so they don't have to worry about the turtles. Pretty much, they're trying to make it to where that whole beach is protected from the turtles. And it's not even the guys from here, from Texas, that are fighting for this. It's the guys out of Florida that are fighting for it. Like, really? This ain't even your state. Stay in your own backyard, guys. Get out of our shit. Sorry. Pins is Padre Island National Seashore. It's our biggest beachfront here that is federal. It's a federal park on our beach. And years back, they started releasing the Ridley's turtle from our beaches. So they returned to our beaches and stuff like that. Well, decades later, they're trying to make it seem like they need to remove humans completely from that beach area so that the turtles can thrive. They are thriving because human intervention. All the fishermen that go down the beach and report in every time they see a turtle have enabled them to go out and claim the turtle's nest to allow all the turtles to survive. Obviously, survive all the way till they release them on the beach. They have to release them on the beach so that way they remember to come back to the beach and stuff like that. So, but Padre Island National Seashore is not only a turtle sanctuary, it's one of the most dangerous stretches of beaches it's ranked in like the top 10 for human trafficking and drug trafficking as well. You've heard me say it numerous times. And when we're down there, like we're watching our back, we're watching our six, we go with the crew so that way you don't, get into any trouble. We haven't heard of a lot of problems out there, but you just never know. It only takes one group of people that are that hurting, and especially now with everything going on, up north in Eagle Pass and all of that, there's no telling what's going to happen if they learn that the beaches are closed for this time period. Like, really? It's really going to get scary. So, what up, Corey? How you doing? Text you. I was live, boss. I saw you called, but I'm here on the channel. So, yep. I've never tried turtle soup. I know a lot of people that have. They say it's delicious. So maybe one day. One day. What drum tournament? Which one? I know there's one in up north at the Texas City Dike that's coming up. We're sponsoring that to get on the help them with that one and stuff like that. So it is coming. I haven't been able to go fishing over here because with everything I had on the phones and stuff like that, I was trying to ensure I can get all that information out before I got my phone clogged up with a bunch of fishing videos again and stuff like that too. So, yep. But all right, Curtis. I'll get with you here in a bit, so that way we can get the reel taken care of and all of that. Yeah. we'll get it. We'll get her done. So, again, Amy, thank you again for allowing us to hook your rod and reel up and stuff like that. So, mm. Yeah, I think that one's it. I have not. I didn't really follow through with reading it up, but I was talking to Raj with Sharkotic, and he's gonna be sponsoring that one too. So just give you a heads up, guys. Sharkotic is really bringing the game. He's taking it to a whole nother level. He shows up to these tournaments and or is sponsoring them. You know, he's putting he's putting a lot of money and backing and his sponsors in it as well. So stay tuned. It is coming, guys. So yep, I did it. So, but again, guys, it is going to be about 8 o'clock. I've got a lot of work to do. I'd like for y'all to chill out with me while I'm doing it, but I'll be running a drill, so it's going to get pretty loud there for a minute. So, won't be able to do much. But again, guys, thank you for watching the channel. Um, Willing to come and talk to my kids' school. Marco, what school and when and where? I don't know if it's such a bad thing after all. I mean, Curtis, at least she's enjoying the stuff you enjoy. Most people would dream of that kind of thing. So they have a fishing club there, or what is it? Whiskey Warrior, you have a good one, bro. John Paul High School. Let's see. I'm looking into this one. Okay. Okay. All right, Marco. Yeah, just give me a call here at the shop here in a bit, or actually tomorrow would probably be a better time to give me a call on that. Like I said, I got to get to work on this so that way I can get home at a reasonable time. So we'll definitely I'm definitely interested in it because it's just down the street from where my shop is at, and yeah. But all right, guys, y'all need to go on that site. It's uh, on my community page. There's a link there talking about the desalinization plant. That link also talks about the turtle action deal. So y'all need to go in there and start voicing your opinions now. Share that link with everybody because if not, we're gonna lose the beach from March all the way till September, guys. So that's the prime time of fishing pins, and they're going to be shutting it down, guys. So we need to let them know we're not going to stand up or stand by for that and stuff. So uh, definitely, definitely, we'll check it out, and Marco will definitely talk some more, and definitely, yeah, yeah, I could definitely help out with that. So, all right, guys, you all have a good night. I got to get it on over here. I got some work I got to do. Laters.